Today I'll be talking about the last four lagnas, how will be your July 2024. So before I begin, some major transits are going to happen. Like on 30th June, Saturn is getting retrograde. So this Saturn, particularly for those people who have got retrograde Saturn in their D1 chart, this will be one of the most crucial time and good time for you. While for those who have got Saturn direct in their chart, this can be a time where you will see certain things are getting delayed. Procrastination will happen in several areas of your life, so don't get frustrated and irritated at this time. Maybe because why, what happens when Saturn delays things certain times, it makes you frustrated because of lot of delays, and sometimes you have to do it repeatedly. That could be the reason of frustration, and sometimes people give up also. So mind it, this is very crucial time and good time for those who have got Saturn retrograde in their chart. Now another transit that is happening is of Rahu, which is going to change its nakshatra in July. So Rahu will be now transiting in Uttara Bhadrapad nakshatra, which is nakshatra of Saturn. So I will make a separate video on it, which you can see later, and there you will know more about how this Rahu will behave. So we'll first begin with Sagittarius Lagna. For Sagittarius Lagna, your Lagna Lord Jupiter is currently transiting in the 6th house. Now it's the 1st and 4th house Lord which is transiting in the 6th house. So somewhere when your 4th house Lord is going and your 1st house Lord is going in the 6th house, it can disturb your health, your mother's health. But ultimately, if you are not going through Jupiter Mahadasha, Antar and Pitanta Dasha, then mind it, this won't give you health issues until less at least Pratyantar comes, okay? Or Mahadasha Antardasha comes, then only you will see you and your mother are facing health issues. And even not just health issues, but because it's in the sign of Taurus, so many of you will see that your whole focus has gone somewhere related to money, especially debts, loans, or somewhere you are looking for something to buy for your home. Maybe you want to buy home, you want to rent a home, you want to actually fight over your enemies or something like that, fight over your debts and all these things, because somewhere Jupiter sitting in the Taurus sign, which talks about money. So 1st house and 4th house Lord is going over there. So you will either you want something for your home, luxury, for comforts, either you want a home or car or vehicle, any small thing, but for that you might have to take loan, debt or EMI. All those things are possible at this time. And even you mind it, maybe you can even focus more on your enemies also. You can focus more on those things which are coming from your past life, evil things. Maybe your past karmas can come at this time, and even you might get involved into certain trivial issues, like in fights or litigations and all those things, because ultimately Jupiter is sitting in its inimical sign Taurus. So mind it, this can be really crucial for you and your mothers and your home life. So if you are looking for any kind of trading, real estate trading, that's a very good time for you. But if you are considering some other things, like you wanted to win over your enemies, or you had a fight and court case or litigation with someone, then this can be really difficult time for those areas. And especially because Jupiter is aspecting your 10th house, 12th house and 2nd house, it can disturb these houses because of fights and competitions, okay? But ultimately it's good time for money, especially any kind of investments you are doing, and even money through your career also, okay? That's a good time. But you need to keep in check of your and your mother's health, and especially you don't compete and fight with others, okay? Now talking about Mars will be there in the Aries sign, that is 5th house, till 11 July. After that, it will enter the Taurus sign with Jupiter. It will get conjunct on 12th. Now, this Mars, being the Lord of 5th house and 12th house, sitting in the 5th house, is good time for any kind of product selling, export, import, anything to do with financial things related to especially trading, if you are doing trading into multinational company, mantra sadhana, spirituality, all those areas, it's good time. But talking about relationship, this can be a critical time in your relationship. Some fights can happen, and even critical time with your children also. If your children are small, they can actually do some kind of disturbances can happen in their education or even in your intellect also. You might not be able to take right decisions, and along with that you need to keep in check of several investments, maybe some expenditure because of your trading also. Losses can happen in your trading, and expenditure due to your children also, that also is possible. In love relationship also there can be a loss. So mind it, this is a 6-8 relation which is happening between 12th house lord, and which is sitting right now in the Aries sign, which is very strongly sitting. So it is it's one of the combination where it is good for 5th house related matters, but because it is even lord of your 12th house, some losses will also occur. Okay, losses will be in the form of a relationship, losses in relationship. Okay, but or some distance in your relationship, either relationship or with your children. But if I talk about trading, any financial thing, any product selling, export import, for that this can be a really good time. And even you can get fame also. For someone who can wants to do mantra sadhana and all those things, spirituality, this is a very good time for you. Now when this Mars will enter the Taurus sign on 12th July, it will get conjunct with Jupiter. This is a very good time. Okay, first of all, 12th house lord will be there in the 6th house, so it is going 7 places away. 5th house lord is going 2 places away, means in the 6th house, so it's another good thing. Now, and it is getting conjunct with Jupiter, which is its friendly planet. Now these together from 12th July will give you very beneficial result, especially those who want to get any government positions. So 5th house lord going in 6th house, you can get government positions, government post at this time. And along with that, not just government positions, even the positions which are related to 5th house with your creativity in any kind of education, you wanted to become a teacher and all those things, product selling, any kind of product selling. Okay, related to 12th house means even you can become a doctor, lawyer, all these areas also. And any police service, these all areas are connected with it. And the 12th house is also connected, so somewhere from 12th house also you are going to gain, means that's the reason. After some because it's forming a Vipreet Rajyog, so after some loss there will be a win for you. Okay, so it is like a win-win situation, and it is even forming a Bhavat Bhavam, because 12th house lord is going it is like still it is going 7 places away, not 12 houses away, but still it is going not Bhavat Bhavam, but still it is going 7 places away. So it will give you a position in any kind of government services also, any private services also, where you will be center of attraction, or maybe center of whatever, maybe a position where you have people under you, okay, working under you. So you have to be even disciplined for those positions. And along with that, you can gain through some other things, like if you have invested somewhere or any kind, maybe you buy a property and from there you can take rent and give it on, you can buy a property on loan and give it, or even you can lend it and gain rent. You can give it on rental, you can even buy a rental property, or you can somewhere, means because it's a Vipreet Rajyoga, it will be like you have bought something as a real estate property, and after that you are using that real estate property to acquire more money. So you can make money from money, investment from investment. But mind it, this can also, as I said, it's a Vipreet Rajyoga. After loss you will gain something, so it can also mean there can be a loss of some relative, and from there also you can gain something, some investments done by him or someone, some relative. So there will be first loss, any kind of loss, then you will gain out of it. So maybe some thing, some hurdle can come, some fight can happen, and then after that you are going to win over it. Or after a competition or something like that, because it's a Vipreet Rajyog which is forming. So it's a very good time for you after 12th July, because of the Mars and Jupiter conjunction. Now talking about Venus. Venus will be there in the Gemini sign till 28th June, 7th July, sorry, 7th July, till 7th July, Venus will be there in the Gemini sign. And from 7th July, again by the midnight or something, it will enter Cancer sign. Now this Venus, which is lord of your 6th house and your 11th house first will be there in the Gemini sign till 7 July. After that, it will enter on the same day, it will enter the Cancer sign. Now, till the time it is there in the 7th house, being the lord of the 11th house, so some gains can happen in your business and even from your spouse also. And you will see your image among people, because it's a public image. It's an image, you can say, where lot of social network, where you require lot of followers over there, like an image of politician. So 7th house even denotes the image among public, large group of people. So over here, 11th house going in the 7th house, definitely you are, if you are a politician, you are working somewhere where you require a lot of followers and all those things, then definitely you will gain a lot of followers, lot of public following you. This is a very good time for that. But if you are not in any kind of media, politics, all those areas, if you are doing a business, over there also you will gain a lot of people to come up to you to buy your products and all those things. Along with that, you will gain from there, and you will get opportunities to expand also. This is also the time when your elder sibling, any of the elder sibling, can get married, and even your spouse will see great opportunities in his or her life. Okay, that's a very good time. Now, when this Venus will enter the Cancer sign in the 8th house, so because it's the even the 6th house lord which will be there in the 7th house, so some troubles will still be there, health issues, especially to your spouse. But when the 6th house lord will enter the 8th house lord in the Cancer sign on 7th July by midnight, and it is even the 11th house lord, same Venus in the 8th house, will form a Vipareet Raj Yoga. So after hurdles, after fight, you are going to gain some earned money, others money, inheritance or something like that. If you have invested somewhere, from there also others money, means you can form a business, or you can start any services, from there you can gain money, and even some earned money if you have any financial investments from there, or after someone's fight or litigation court case, from there also you can gain as inheritance. Okay, something like that. Okay, so this is a very good yoga forming at this time, especially for those people who want to gain inheritance. Okay, any unearned money or invested money from there. So this is a very good time. And all those people who want job and career in those areas which are related to 8th house, like people who work as a research analysis, all those areas, these are one of the combinations for it. So this was for Venus. Now we will talk about Sun. So Sun will also be there in the Gemini sign till 15th July. After that, it will enter Cancer sign. So when Sun will be there in the Gemini sign, it will be even conjunct together with Venus in the 7th house, being the lord of your 9th house. So this is a beautiful yoga forming over here. Now these two intellect planets will give you quite good intelligence to handle your business, to handle your public image, to handle your not just public image, your marriage, your business. But mind it, it even causes certain turbulence because of ego issues, ego clashes. And ultimately, because it's the lord of your 9th house, definitely luck will rise, and through luck you will gain lot from your public image, lot from your marriage and business too. So you need to keep in check of your ego clashes, but this is a very good time. Now, when the Sun will enter the Cancer sign in the 8th house, the 9th house lord is going in the 8th house along with Venus. Though it is bad because 9th house lord going 12 places away, this can also mean your, for the time being, if the Mahadashantar and Pitintar is going on, you can go away from your father. You can get separated from your father at this time. Or if not separated, then if he's old, your father can leave you. Okay, and if not that, then still 8th house can make you travel to different places also. And if 9th house lord is going in the 8th house, that means after hurdles your luck will favor you. After troubles, some troubles will come all of a sudden, and then luck will favor you. And this can even bring disturbances with your father also, with your gurus and bosses also. So mind it, ego clashes can happen at this time, because of which certain disturbances can occur. Even your losses and defamation can also happen. Defamation also always happens because of Sun and Moon. So whenever they go in the 8th house, always check if they are connected with the 10th house or its lord. Then defamation can happen anytime in your life because of this placement. So you have to keep in check. For that, you need to even check your first house lord. If your first house lord, your mind, which represents your mind and physique, if that is strong, then mind it, any kind of defamation happening because of sun or moon placement in the 8th house or the 10th house lord placement in the 8th house, nothing is going to happen to your mind or your physique. But such placements definitely bring defamation in your life or some kind of problems in your life through career or through some other people, okay, some maybe anyone in your life. So this was all for Venus and Sun, Jupiter and Mars. Now talking about Rahu Ketu. Rahu being the Lord sitting in the Pisces sign in the 4th house and Ketu in the 10th house. These are bringing lot of transformation. So Rahu will now transit in the sign where it is currently placed, but the nakshatra will change. Nakshatra will be that of Saturn, which is currently placed in the 3rd house. So now Rahu will act more like Saturn. Okay, so it's one of the beautiful things which will happen, because now you will be able to initiate something, and whatever you were thinking of initiating, either in career, as a business, or you wanted to travel, you wanted to do something with your skills, or you wanted lot of other things, you know, for your children also, for higher education, foreign travel, so something like that, you will be able to after 7th July. Okay, and this is the most favorable time for most of the people till the next year, until Rahu changes its nakshatra. So Uttara Bhadrapad nakshatra of Rahu is very, very beautiful for several people, because now it will give you all those results which you were waiting for. Now talking about Saturn retrograde. Saturn is getting retrograde on 30th June. So it is currently placed in 3rd house. So as I said, Rahu will be there in Uttara Bhadrapad nakshatra of Saturn. Saturn is already there, they both together. Definitely this is the time when you will travel to foreign place within this time period till next March or April. This Rahu will be there in the Uttara Bhadrapad nakshatra. You are going to travel to foreign place. Your place will be changing, because 12th house is heavily getting activated by 2 retrograde planets. Firstly, Saturn will is retrograde, and then Rahu is already retrograde. Together they are aspecting your 12th house, and they are already activating your Scorpio sign heavily. Okay, and Jupiter is also aspecting. So you are going to change your place. Foreign travels will be there, or if not foreign, then at least 1,000 kilometers far from your birth city, that travel will be there, and along with that expenditures will come. It can even disturb your sleep, lot of things. Even a hospital visit can also happen at this time, but mind it, this is, and even it can even take you to jail also, depending on your Mahadashantar. But this is a beautiful time for beautiful time for all those people who want to go to foreign lands. Now talking about Mercury. Mercury will be there in the Cancer sign from 29 June to 19 July. After that, it will enter Leo sign. So till the time it is there in your 8th house. So it's the 7th house and 10th house lord. That's the reason I said mind it. Mind for the defamation that can happen in your life, in your career, in your business, and fights can happen with your spouse also, disturbances in your relationship, in your career, all those things can happen till 19 July. But it is good for delving into occult science and research related activities, and it is good for financial investment, trading, and all those things. But it is bad for career, where certain hurdles and disturbances can come, defamation can come, disturbance in marriage, all these things can happen. But together, for money and for research, this is very beautiful combination. But after 19 July, when this Mercury will enter the 9th house, this is a very good time if you want to start a career, a higher education, you want to start a higher education, or through luck you wanted to settle down in your life, you wanted to get married, or you wanted to change your career. These all things are foreseen at this time after 19 July. So it's a very good, beautiful time, utilize it. So that was all. I will now we'll talk about Capricorn Lagna. For Capricorn Lagna, your Lagna Lord Saturn is currently transiting in your 2nd house. Being the Lord of your 1st house and 2nd house, it is getting retrograde on 30th June. Now 30th June it is getting retrograde. So for all those people who have got retrograde Saturn, for you this is a very beautiful time. Maybe you thought of something related to your family, money, or maybe something related to your home. or even joint income, inheritance, and even for a lot of gains and your desire fulfillment. So now it's the time. If you have got Saturn retrograde in your chart, this is a very beautiful time. Now Saturn will act in your favor. Not just that, this Saturn will also be heavily activating your Scorpio sign. Why? Because along with Saturn, Rahu, which is currently transiting in your third house, will be there in the Uttara Bhadrapad nakshatra of Saturn, and Rahu is always retrograde. So now things will act completely in your favor. This Rahu and Saturn will together will help you gain lot of money, gain lot of opportunities, increase your income, increase your money, will be very good for your family, social networking, for your elder siblings and your younger siblings, and even for pilgrimages, even for travels. Lot of things, good things are going to happen for all those people who wanted a joint source of income with their spouse, wanted inheritance, any desire fulfillment, like you wanted to get married or you wanted a childbirth, you wanted something related to your career. These all things are going to now fructify at this time, because this Rahu and Saturn together are going to activate your Scorpio sign, that is falling, that falls in your 11th house. Now this is a very beautiful time. Along with this, one important thing I would tell you, that this Rahu sitting in the third house and Ketu, which falling in the now ninth house, and currently it is getting aspect from the Jupiter, which is currently transiting in the fifth house. Now fifth house Jupiter is aspecting your Ketu. So any changes you wanted, maybe you wanted to go for higher education, PhD, masters, doctorate, higher doctorate, research, or anything, you wanted to start a work or career in teaching, so, or consultancy, or you wanted to go to foreign lands, everything will happen at this time, because this Jupiter will somewhere nullify the effect of Ketu, because Ketu disturbs sitting in the ninth house, all the ninth house related matters. It was disturbing a relationship with your gurus, father, all those things also. And this time maybe you visit any pilgrimage also. This is good time to do mantra sadhana and puja. This is all very good time. And because Jupiter is currently transiting in fifth house, it's a very good time for your children to do something in their education. Good time for your relationship, good time for product selling, trading, all those areas. And for people who are looking for childbirth, this is very good time. And then, even as I said, your desires are going to get fulfilled. Most of your desires, you will get opportunities to fulfill your desires. And even this will make you wise enough to take right decisions in life. What exactly Jupiter do when it is there in the first house, or getting aspect or aspecting first house? It makes you take wise decisions, and wise decisions over here help you to take righteous decisions for yourself, which are good for long run. Okay, such people never take wrong decisions in life. Now the same thing, if I talk about Venus and Sun. Now Venus currently is there in the Gemini sign till 7 July. After that it will enter the Cancer sign. So Venus being the lord of your fifth house and even the lord of your 10th house is currently transiting in your sixth house. So this means somewhere it will help you in career, and even Sun is there till 15 July. So Sun being the lord of your 8th house, it will help you get a job, a career, but after hurdles and after competition, after fights, some disturbances, it will help you get a career till 7 July. But after that, when it will enter, this Venus will enter in the 7th house, Cancer sign. Along with that, Sun will also enter on 16 July, Cancer sign. And Sun being the lord of your 8th house, this will disturb your marriage if you are married, and it can even disturb your, not just marriage, but it can somewhere even disturb your relationship with your business partners. Okay, but these are very good time for your career. Your career will enhance, your career will enhance, your public image will enhance, but it will disturb your marriage and partnerships. So mind it, but you will eventually gain lot of over there. Okay, you will get lot of unearned money, others money. So this is a good time for all these things, but it is somewhere disturbing your relationship part, your partnership part, either in marriage or in business partnership. Some ego clashes can happen. So mind it, this for very small duration. So most of the thing won't occur until unless you've got Mahadashantar and Pitintradasha of Sun and Venus. Now similarly, I will talk about Mercury. Mercury currently is transiting in your Cancer sign till 19th July. After that, from 19th July, it will change to Leo sign. So Mercury, being the lord of your sixth house and ninth house, will be firstly transiting in your seventh house. So sixth house and ninth house lord, it's a very good time, especially your luck will favor in marriage. So after hurdle and fights, your luck or your father can help you get married. If you wanted to settle down in life, or you wanted to get married to your love partner or something, then after fights, your father or your luck will help you settle down. Okay. Or this can also happen that in your marriage also, uh, definitely your luck favors you in marriage. You gain a lot of things after your marriage. Your desires got fulfilled after your marriage, but it has always brought a lot of fights or some kind of health issues in your married life or to your spouse. And similarly, for the case of business, for all those people who want to start a business, your luck will favor, your father will favor, your bosses will favor to start a new business. But ultimately, a lot of competition, a lot of fights will be there. After that, it will start. After that, you will be able to gain in that business. The same is the case over here in the marriage. Both the case, if you are married or if you are already having a business, this thing will happen. And if you want to start a business, if you want to get married, then after fights, after competition only, you will be able to, your luck will favor you, then only you or your father will favor you, and then only you will settle down in life. Okay, either in marriage or business. So such are the lagna. Okay, but mind it, if there is such combination, then this can even bring health issues to your spouse. Now, when this Mercury will enter the Leo sign from 19th July, this is a very good time, especially because your sixth house lord and your ninth house lord is going in the eighth house. So sixth house lord in eighth house is the Vipreet Raj Yoga. So after fights and a lot of competition and all those things, you can gain from eighth house. Okay, maybe you win over a competition and you get a position in research related subjects, positions over there, government positions or any kind of positions, or any subject which is dealing over there. And after fights or something, you get others money. That is also possible. Your luck will favor you in that case, your father will favor you. But because luck house lord is also going in the eighth house, so somewhere it will be favoring you, somewhere it will not be favoring you. And for some case, you can go far away from your father. Okay. So talking about Mars, Mars will be there in the Aries sign till 11 July. After that, it will enter Taurus sign. So Mars being there in the fourth house will somewhere disturb the environment of your home. Fights can happen in your home life. All those things, issues can happen. But mind it, because Mars is there in its own sign, this will help you buy property, will be good in real estate, will be good in buying vehicle. All these things are looking favorable at this time. Your desires can get fulfilled related to your home and home life, but fights are possible. Possibly, fights can happen in your home life with anyone. Okay, either with your elder siblings or with your spouse, mother. This can disturb your peace and serenity, but it can help you gain property. Okay, real estate, it can help you in real estate. Now talking about the same Mars, when it will enter the Taurus sign from 12th July, it will get conjunct over there with its friendly planet Jupiter. Now Jupiter and Mars together will be very good, especially helping you in trading, in gaining through real estate. It will help you gain positions in as for, because right now a lot of elections are happening for all those people who want to gain position in your city or in particularly in your state, a small scale, a small land area. Then this is one of the best time for you. Okay, even you can become DM or any position which is related to teaching and all those things, real estate trading. These are some of the good time for you. Even who wanted childbirth or child in their life, you can look for progeny. Who wanted to go to from school education, they wanted to enter the bachelor's education, this is good time for you. So this is some of the best time for all those people who wanted to start their bachelor's, because Mars is entering the fifth house from 12 July. So fifth house, whenever Mars or any cruel planet sits over there or aspect it, then usually those people who have got technical bent of mind, then like in bachelors in technology, engineering, all those fields, they can do really good. Okay, So this is the time when you can start your bachelor's in engineering or technology. Okay, this is one of the time. So now I will start with Aquarius Lagna. For you, how will be your July 2024? Aquarius Lagna, your Lagna Lord Saturn is getting retrograde on 30th June. It's placed in your first house. So this time is very crucial for all those people who have got Saturn retrograde in their chart. So somewhere this Saturn will help you in fructifying most of your things related to your third house, seventh house, and 10th house. You can start a business, you can start a career, you can get a position, status, you can get married, you can initiate a lot of things through your willpower and strength at this time, because third house is also getting activated. Your younger siblings can do great at this time in their career, or they get settled down in marriage also. So, and even because Rahu and Ketu, Rahu is sitting in the second house and Ketu in the eighth house. Eighth house Ketu talks about occult science, research related activities, psychology, all those things. And it is even getting aspected by Jupiter from 1st May. So that's the reason it can help you in all the psychology, consultant, teaching and preaching and all those subjects, those areas of 8th house related matters. And even it will help you in acquiring in money through inheritance or others money also, or invested money. Now when I was talking about Rahu in the second house, so Rahu, which is always retrograde, is getting is changing its nakshatra from 7 July, and because it is entering into Uttara Bhadrapad nakshatra of Saturn, so somewhere Saturn will be giving its effect in all this time to Rahu. So Rahu is now going to behave more like Saturn. And the best part is Aquarius sign is co-ruled by Rahu itself only. So together these two planets will give result of first house, and the aspect of Saturn in the third and seventh and 10th will now prominently act in your life. So mind it, because the two planets are currently even aspecting the Scorpio sign, your 10th house. So something can happen related to your career, status and all those things. And even for those people who wanted to initiate a business, who wanted to settle down in their life, marriage, these all things will happen now after 30th June and especially 7th July. So in this time period, you can either initiate a career, your status will rise, all these things. Some new initiations in career will be there. So it's a very beautiful time. Talking about Jupiter, I was already talking about Jupiter. It's there in the Taurus sign in the 4th house. So Jupiter here will be very crucial in deciding your home life. And whenever Jupiter is there in the 4th house, so somewhere it will be making Gaj Kesri Yoga. Whenever Moon will be there in the Kendra houses, 1st, 4th, 7th and 10th, whenever this Gaj Kesri Yoga will be forming, you will be getting those positive effects in your life, some beautiful results. So Jupiter here will expand your home life. Expansion of home life happens with 2-3 things. One, you get married. Second, childbirth. Third is buying property and vehicle. So these all things can happen right now because of Jupiter. And Jupiter's aspect in the 10th, 12th and 8th will make you gain status in life and career and position. Some travels can also be there along with that. Expenditures, hurdles will also come, but a lot of gain through others' money, inheritance, and even you can do something in occult science or research related subjects. And even your spouse's income will also increase. Now talking about same thing about Venus. Venus will be entering Cancer sign on 7 July. Before that, it will be there in the Gemini sign. Similarly, Sun will be there in the Gemini sign till 15 July. After that, it will enter Cancer sign on 16 July. Now, Sun is basically Lord of your 7th house. Venus is Lord of your 4th house and 9th house. These two planets together will be there in the Gemini sign. Okay, your 5th house. Till the time they are in the 5th house, they are making Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, Kendra house Lord, and even the Trikona house Lord will be there in the 5th house. So it's the best time. Especially till 7 July, you can gain lot of things. Especially you are looking for childbirth, you wanted to start any basic education, higher education, you wanted to do trading, product selling, business, love marriage, anything. These are some of the good time for you, especially till 7 July. It's the best time for you. Okay, after 7 July, when Venus will enter, being the Lord of your 4th house and 9th house in the 6th house Cancer sign, it's good for job and position. It's good for money related matters, but it is bad for health of your father and mother. Okay, it is bad for the home life. Why? When Sun will also enter the same sign, Cancer sign, it is going 12 places away from the 7th house. It can disturb your home life. Fights with your spouse can happen at this time. Okay, the Mahadashantaram Pitantara is also of Sun and Venus. Fights with spouse, and the reason could be your father and mother's health. Okay, this is the time period you have to keep in mind, keep in check of everything happening in your home life. Now another thing, talking about Mars. Now Mars will be there in the Aries sign, your third house till 11 July. After that it will enter from 12 July to the Taurus sign. So Mars being the lord of your third house and 10th house will be there in the third house. So definitely this is the one of the time where you can change your career, and especially initiate new things in your career, change in career, initiate something new in your career. And good time for those people who are technically interested in fields like, software, any engineering field, even management, all those areas. Then this Mars will help you bring lot of changes in your career, and that to good change. You can get a new position and initiate something new over there. Mind it, this Mars disturbs your relationship with your siblings, especially brothers, and with the neighbors, but it helps you in career. Definitely it will help you in career. Now this Mars, when it will enter the Taurus sign from 12 July, it will get conjunct with Jupiter. Now this third house and 10th house lord, when it will be there with the Jupiter in the fourth house, this is a very good time for you to do real estate work or real estate trading. Start your career from home itself, only work from home like situation can also be there in your life. Good thing for good, it's a very good time, okay, for everything related to, you can buy property, vehicle, all these things. But it is a difficult time uh, for your home life. It can disturb your home life, some disturbances, fights can happen in your home life. But still very good time, because Jupiter will somewhere come or control the effects of Mars, because these two are friendly planets. But still Mars has its own effect, it will try to disturb the home environment. And because Jupiter is the lord of your 11th house and second house, so definitely in the family some disturbances can be there. But still for your career it's very good, for money related matters, for gains and opportunities, very good. Okay, very good time, some expansion will be there in the home life, and you will definitely enjoy. Maybe some fights can be there, but still you will enjoy over there in your home. Now, talking about one important thing that is going to happen, I have already discussed about Mercury, because Mercury's effect in the Cancer sign, being the lord of your fifth house, and being the lord of your eighth house. Till the time it is there in the Cancer sign till 19 July, it will definitely give you very good results related to your fifth house also and eighth house, because it is forming a Viparit Rajyog. So out of disturbances and hurdles, you can gain an opportunity to start a new career. You can uh, win over your fights if you are into any kind of court case or litigation. And even for winning over the competitions, this is very good time. And gaining money out of you know litigation and court cases, not just that, others money, that also you can acquire at this time. But this can disturb your mental health, it can disturb your mental health. So you need to keep in check of that. And the same thing can happen in relationship, because the fifth house lord is going in the sixth house, so it can disturb your relationship part. And out of relationship, something bad will happen first, and then that bad thing will turn out to be good for you. Maybe sometime what happens, how Viparit Rajyoga acts, it is like, maybe today it was your competitive exam, you fallen down, maybe some interview, you fallen down from somewhere, maybe from stairs or something like that. You went and you gave your interview, and because that thing happened with you, and then you went for an interview, now you are able to crack that interview and got that opportunity to be in that company. So in Vipreet Raj Yoga, this is how things fructify. First, something bad will happen, then that bad thing will turn out to be good for you. Okay, so this Vipreet Raj Yoga sometimes acts like this. So you have to be aware for Vipreet Raj Yoga whenever it, whenever these kind of conjunctions and transits happen, they are going to act in this manner only. So especially till 19 July, Mercury will can give you certain results like this. After 19 July, when this Mercury will shift to Leo sign in the seventh house, because it's the lord of your eighth house. So some disturbances can happen in partnership with your spouse or with your business partner. This can happen, and even if you are getting married to someone in a love relationship, or anyone who is known to you now and you are getting married, some disturbance can happen with them also. And because it's the fifth house lord going in the seventh house, love marriage, possibility of love marriage is also there, but after disturbances, after some troubles and hurdles. Okay. And even there are chances of childbirth also, acquiring some position, uh, especially in foreign lands, or for in among large group of people, like even as a politician also, those who work for large group of, these all things can happen at this time. And so most of the planets I have covered for Aquarius Lagna. Now I will move on with the, now I will talk about Pisces Lagna. For Pisces Lagna, your Lagna Lord Jupiter is entering Taurus sign. Now Taurus sign falls in your third house. Now third house Jupiter here will give you certain very good results related to your 10th house career and first house. Maybe through your willpower and strength, you initiate something as a career. Maybe you start a business or something like that, or you can even start your own business as a teacher or as a consultant or something like that. You can initiate, even you can join any new career opportunity. You get a new career opportunity and you join over there, because even from here your Jupiter is aspecting your ninth house, your seventh house and 11th house. You will definitely gain a lot of opportunities and your desires will get fulfilled, and you will get opportunity to travel for higher education also. Along with that, chances of getting married or even initiating a new business, that is also possible over here. Now talking about Venus and Sun, Venus being the lord of your third house and your eighth house, will be entering Cancer sign on 7 July. Before that, it will be there in the Gemini sign. Now similarly, Sun, which is lord of your fifth house, sixth house, Sun, which is lord of your sixth house, will be entering Cancer sign on 16 July. Before that, it will be there in the Gemini sign. Now the two houses lord, when they will be there together in the fourth house, Gemini sign, one Venus, which is lord of your your eighth house, and your third house lord will be there in the fourth house. It's a very good time, especially if you want to acquire inheritance, if you want to initiate something as a new business, if you want to initiate something in real estate trading, all those things, you wanted to do mantra sadhana, very good time. You wanted to initiate, you wanted to work especially in those areas which deals with eighth house related matters. Okay. Others money, investments, all those things, then this is a very good time for you. It is going in the fourth house. It talks about all the real estate trading, and whether it be talking, if I talk about not just trading but any kind of business through home, even you wanted to buy something for your comforts, that's a very good time. But using others money, you're going to do that. So you can even acquire inheritance also over here as a real estate. Now your Sun, which is lord of your sixth house, that is also entering. So over here, this can cause ego problems, ego issues in your home life, ego clashes over there. But still there is huge opportunity to gain some inheritance, some property, some through real estate trading. And you can even acquire any property or something, or any vehicle on loan also at this time. But mind it can disturb the peace of your home life due to your ego clashes. And even these disturbances can even bring some enmity also. And certain health issues can also happen to your mother or even to your spouse, because fourth house is also your dharam patni, house of your dharam patni. So you have to check in for all these things by the time Venus and Sun are in the sign of Gemini. When this Venus will enter the sign Cancer, the fifth house, on 7 July, and Sun will enter the Cancer sign on 16 July. They're together in the fifth house, will be very good time, especially for all those people who want to change their career, who want to suddenly change their career, and they want to now start something else, initiate something else. This is the right time for you. Okay. Someone who wanted to start some services, some kind of services through their skills, especially in product and selling, product selling. Okay. It's very good time for you. One who wanted to do mantra sadhana, occult science, good time for you. Okay. And someone who wanted to who were there in a relationship, okay, some disturbances can come in your relationship, who wanted to have a child, for the child progeny, childbirth, you have to keep in check that while birth there can come certain issues to your spouse, okay, certain issues can come to your spouse while childbirth if you are looking for progeny at this time, okay. And even it can disturb, if you're a child, it can disturb your intellect and your education, though the two beautiful planets of intellect will be there in the fifth house, definitely good for intellect, but mind it, the eighth house lord is going in the fifth house, so definitely it will somewhere disturb your mind, it will somewhere disturb your mind. And because your currently your sixth house is getting activated by by certain aspects, not just aspects, but the sixth house lord is going 12 places away in the fifth house, it can definitely disturb your intellect just because of your fights and competition, okay. So you shouldn't be so obsessed with competition, try to focus on learning more than competing with others, okay, and fighting with others. So you have to be very secure if you are in a school or basic education over there, your intellect can get disturbed just because of your own egoistic behavior, I mean to say your more competitive behavior and more fighting spirit, okay. You have to keep in control of everything if you are in school or in bachelors. Now talking about other planets like Rahu and Ketu. Rahu is currently transiting in your first house, and Ketu, the first house Rahu will make you more obsessed about yourself. You'll be focusing more towards you, and especially from 7 July when Rahu will be there, Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra, which is Nakshatra of Saturn, and Saturn is getting retrograde on 30th June, which is placed currently in your 12th house, sorry. So moreover Rahu will act like Saturn only, and Saturn is currently placed in your 12th house, so both will have the similar behavior. So I will talk only about Saturn over here because ultimately Rahu will give results of Saturn only. So Saturn in the 12th house will make you delve more in your own, you know, whatever you are currently into, whether you are in foreign lands or far away from other people, or even if you are together with people, you have separated yourself from others, okay, currently, and you are into spirituality, you are focusing more on yourself for your own health, for your own well-being, for all the changes you are currently thinking of, for your family, for everything, all those areas. And even this has reduced your eating habit also. So mind it, this is making you more spiritual and charitable. So most of these people currently are very alone in their own space, wherever, if they are in foreign lands or in the same country only, but some far away place alone, or even if with the people, then also they are in their own zone, separated from others. So this is the current situation of Pisces Lagna people, and after 7 July you will completely be out of other people's affair, you will be just separated and focusing on all the areas either related to your family, money, even your job, career, daily routine life, health, and all the changes. You'll be focusing on more on puja, mantra sadhana, spirituality, and earning, learning, and more increasing your knowledge, okay, all these things. So even you can find a guru at this time, and you can probably, I can see most of you might have shifted to foreign lands, okay, for Pisces Lagna. If not foreign lands, then at least 1,000 kilometers far from your birthplace. So this was for Rahu and Saturn. Talking about Ketu, Ketu is there in the seventh house. Now seventh house Ketu separates you from your partnerships, whether marriage or business partnership, but because Jupiter is transiting in your third house and it is aspecting currently in your seventh house, so from the 1st May you have started focusing more on other people, you have started focusing on other people, and especially your spouse and business partners. But mind it, again from 7 July when Mars will be Rahu will be there in the Saturn's nakshatra, you will be separating yourself again, okay, focusing less on other people, okay. So I've already talked about Sun, Venus, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu, Saturn's effect. Now talking about Mercury. Mercury being the lord of your fourth house and your seventh house, which is currently transiting in your Cancer sign in the fifth house. Okay, now fifth house Mercury till 19th July in the Cancer sign, being the lord of your fourth and seventh house, it's good for those people who want to start a new relationship, love relationship, want to settle down in life, get married to their love partner, who wanted a childbirth and who wanted to increase their family through childbirth or through marriage, uh, and who wanted to do wanted to enter bachelors after completing their schooling, who wanted to initiate a new business through their own whatever creativity or knowledge, basic knowledge they have. So all these things are possible at this time for all of you. Okay, and even you wanted to do trading, this is a very good time. You wanted to acquire a position, fame through your business, that is also possible. So this is a very good time for all of you. Now after 19 July, when this Mercury will enter your Leo sign in the sixth house, so this is a critical situation. It is good for all those people who want to start a new career, but it is bad for health of your spouse and mother. It is bad for your relationship with your spouse and mother, because it will bring fights in your especially verbal and written fights, because Mercury is what? Communication, writing and reading and speaking. So through speaking, through your writing, you are going to fight with your spouse, and even it can be with your mother also. So mind it. The only possible thing I can see after 19 July are fights and health issues to your spouse, or with your spouse and business partners or partners, or with your mother. Okay, so these things, so you need to control your communication, especially till the time Mercury is there in the Leo sign. Else it is good for your career, good for money related things. Now talking about Mars is there in the Aries sign till 11 July. After that it will in Taurus sign, with and here in Taurus sign it will get conjunct with Jupiter. Now Mars being the lord of your second house and your ninth house, till the time it is there in the second house, 11 July, it is very good for all those people who want to go uh, far away from their home. Okay, who wanted to initiate something like, as a higher education, who wanted to do business with their father, their family business, who wanted to even get married also, because ninth house also talks about marriage, and second house also talks about marriage along with seventh and 11th. So this is possibly that time. You can travel, you can gain money from there, initiate a business with father, family business. Okay, marriage, these are the possibilities. But Mars, whenever is there in the second house, you start to eat oily, junk food, spicy food, and it also brings certain kind of disturbance in your family life, especially because of your speech. You tend to fight more with your family members because through your speech. Okay, you can be blunt, you can be straightforward at times. So till 11 July, after that, when this Mars will enter your third house, your Taurus sign, where it will get conjunct with Jupiter. Jupiter being the lord of your 10th house and first house will get conjunct with the lord of your second house and ninth house. So here, what you can initiate something in your career, and because of it, certain transformations you are going to see in your personality, in your physique, in your mindset. Some changes will be there. The Mahadashantar and Pitantar is of Mars or Jupiter. Together they will be conjunct. So some transformation in your home life, some changes will be coming, some development in career and money related affairs. Luck will favor you, father will favor you, your mother, your family will favor you, and you will see even your mind is transforming, because everything, whenever everything is going in your favor, you suddenly become very optimistic. Okay, this kind of switch will happen in your mind and physique also. Your thought process will change because of it. So it's a very good time, and Mars is always good in the third house, and because Jupiter, its friendly planet, is getting conjunct, so it will help it to take right initiations, and even your luck and father, family, gurus will also favor you, and some money flow, some rise in status and career development will be there. So changes are foreseen for all the Pisces Lagna Rashi. This was all for the last four Lagnas. How will be your July 2024? Now, if you want to take paid consultation, you can simply contact me through my WhatsApp number. And if you want to even contact me through my forms, then they are also available on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and please